If you are new to our channel, welcome aboard to our 1971 Bakin 37. My name is Ivan, this is my wife Victoria, and these are our kids. Good morning, guys. So I cut that forward crossbar, and I gotta cut a little bit this side and to be able to valve accessible, and yeah, looks fit snug. So now I'm gonna plan these motor legs. Actually, I'm thinking about the oak wood 1x6 or 1x8, but they comes with different length, like 6 feet or 8 feet, and I want to calculate how long I need, how many pieces do I need, to not really buy them too much because it's kind of pricey, and I don't really need to have much leftover pieces just to dispose it after. I did measure the whole length of the legs, and I tried to transfer those numbers to the top surface with the length I needed, and looks like I got I needed 4 pieces of 4 foot 1x6, but I'm not sure if I can find those. I cut the fiberglass for covering those crossbars all around, and I'm going to wet it out with the resin and all around, and fit it on every edge except this contact point, but I will soak some resin into this point anyway, and those will go to its own home place. So temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius. It should be okay to make one layer. It will dry it out. By the time it dries, and I'll do the sanding on the surface on the bottom line. It will take some time, and I hope I put those crossbars on its new place. So I'll coat it with the resin and fiberglass all around. It's curing right now. One contact point is sanding right now. Just left over another 3. Another hour, and the second one is done. Left over only 2. Another half an hour, and third contact point is clean now. The only one left. Okay, all done and ready for gluing. I coated now the other side of that crossbars. So now I decided to go differently. So then when I bend fiberglass around the edge, it's actually getting bubbling in the side in the edge. And now I just place one flat piece of fiberglass to avoid this, and then I'll just sand it down and fill with the thickened resin afterwards. And I will shade the curve after. I labeled all tabbing to every edge, and actually I covered with a little bit of thickened resin on top of that to smooth all edges around, so it's still tacky and it's drying, and it will be ready soon for installation on its own new place. So the last fit before gluing. I wasn't here for a couple of days, and I see some stuff that's coming out here. It might be some gasoline, old gasoline or diesel or liquid. I'm not sure what the heck is it. But I'm gonna sand it a little bit more and start attaching those pieces to its new home place. And it will also straighten this location on the keel side. Both crossbars are installed right now. I use thickened polyester resin with the cover seal underneath of those crossbars, and attach tabbings all around. There are some fiberglass that exceeds the surface, but it's fine. I will cut it down afterwards. Next day, and everything looks rock solid and cured completely. And I just need to cut those extras, sand it down, and make it flat. and yeah, looks fine. So at this moment I'm going to remove this garbage here. This kind of looks like a crossbar, doesn't do anything anymore, and I probably will do sanding even of the surface at this point and prepare it for the painting afterwards. The moment of truth is coming. Now we'll see how this beautiful boat was built in Great Washington State down in US, our neighbors. Just maybe one and a half hour drive from here. And here you go. Oh no way. I'm wondering how did it hold to the hull. And yeah, this is a kind of it's first of all, this is not a solid wood. It's chunks of probably marine plywood, and it's fully rotten. It's just mix of wood and gasoline and diesel, and who knows what else in there. And the whole structure was built on 4 racks. Let's call it tabbing or whatever racks. There is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's call it 3. Okay, I'm gonna sand this down and to see that it's clean and nice. And there is another one to go pretty much soon. Just stand by. So I cut all extra fluff standing up from all tabbing using nice and good this oscillating tool. So time for the this beautiful electrical filing. That will do the job actually. That will take off this all after. All sanded down and clean and flat. It is ready for covering with the gel coat probably, but later, not now. I made one cover for the bilge that I don't have any with this plywood to prevent those dust goes down to the deep keel. And I'm gonna take this out right now. We'll see how does it holding. Taking into account that I saw before, I wouldn't expect any better. So just 4 pieces of plywood glued together holds the motor. Well, okay, I'm gonna clean it up those surface again and start mocking up with the motor legs. The surface is cleaned, sanded down, and ready for covering with gel coat some point. So for now I'm gonna prepare those legs for the motor and we'll see how this go. The first shape of the contour is transferred to the white oak, so I'm gonna cut it soon. The first plank is ready. Let's check it out. How does it fit? The truth is somewhere near. A little bit cut too much those edges, especially on this side, but yeah, this is first cut. Should be more precise measurement. We'll figure out what to do with this. 3 pieces are ready. The only 13 left over. The first mock-up of the motor's leg is ready, and yeah, looks okay. It's a little bit not straight yet, but I'm gonna glue it to crossbar anyway. Put a fiberglass in between, and yeah, this should be okay. I like it. Now is the time to make another one. Let's do it. The first plank of both sides, starboard side motor leg is cut right now. Yeah, it's yeah, okay. The angle is quite terrible because this is really high slope to the bilge. So let's try to fit it. So I attached that plank and draw this black lines of the contour of that feet. So I gotta sand it down a little more. And there is a kind of lip on back side. So it looks like there was some kind of a hatch or cover, I don't know, from the fiberglass. I'm not sure what was that or why did they cut it. Anyway, let's keep going. 2 planks are in place. And 3 planks are in place. Full set for the starboard side forward leg is good to go. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit thumbs up, subscribe and leave comment down below. Thank you. Bye.